We begin today's wrestling news and rumors video with an update regarding the statuses of undisputed WWE Champion John Cena and former title holder Cody Rhodes coming out of Saturday night's main event over the weekend. Now, as most of you are likely aware, Cody Rhodes made his thunderous return to WWE and first appearance since WrestleMania 41 at Saturday night's main event to make sure John Cena didn't succeed in ruining wrestling by helping Logan Paul dethrone main event Jey Uso of the World Heavyweight Championship, and no doubt a lot of fans were very happy to see Cody back, who then announced that at Money in the Bank, we'll be getting a tag team match with Cody and Jey facing off against Cena and Logan Paul. Now, none of these stars appeared on last night's episode of Raw, besides Jey Uso, despite some believing they would, but clearly we won't have to wait long to witness the aftermath and fallout of the conclusion to Saturday night's main event, as WWE announced the news earlier on social media that both Cody Rhodes and John Cena will both be featured on SmackDown this Friday in Knoxville, Tennessee. So no doubt we're going to be getting a face-to-face between Cena and Rhodes, the first promo between the two since before WrestleMania, which is great news. Now, there's some positive news to share with you guys regarding the status of WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross, who had revealed last week that he had been diagnosed with colon cancer and was scheduling surgery within a couple of weeks. Jim Ross took to social media early this morning that he had checked into the hospital to undergo his surgery procedure, and some great news was shared by his Grilling JR co-host Conrad Thompson a few hours ago that Jim's surgery went well, saying, quote, "Just heard from Raphael Morphy that JR's surgery went well, and they hope to have successfully removed all of his cancer this morning. Please keep Jim Ross in your thoughts and prayers as he begins his recovery. We're very happy to hear that Jim Ross's surgery went well, and we truly hope Jim is now cancer-free and can begin his road to recovery." Most wrestling fans are well aware that Goldberg is going to be wrestling his final match in WWE at some point this year, although the exact details regarding the WWE's plans for Goldberg's retirement match are still unknown, such as who WWE are going to choose to be Goldberg's final opponent, and when this match will actually be taking place. But Goldberg has now shared one thing or insight regarding his retirement match during an appearance on the Claw podcast, saying, quote, "Just a little tease. There is one thing I can say about my match is that I will be proudly led out by my son. Fans likely remember Goldberg's son Gage, as he has made several appearances in WWE over the years, including most recently at SummerSlam 2021, where he tried getting involved in the Bobby Lashley and Goldberg WWE Championship match, and ended up paying for that in a big way by getting put in Lashley's devastating Hurt Lock." As some of you likely heard during the Saturday night's main event broadcast over the weekend, WWE are planning to bring back the all-women's Evolution Premium live event on Sunday, July 13th, and no doubt WWE Creative are already beginning to get to work on the plans for this event, so that this second ever Evolution show is a big hit, and clearly some major women's division stars will be returning at Evolution, including former women's champion Nikki Bella. One source, Corey Hayes of Bodyslam.net, reported a few days ago that Nikki Bella is reportedly factored into the WWE's plans for Evolution, and while Nikki Bella had recently tried downplaying these rumors of a WWE return at Evolution on her podcast, it's safe to assume that Nikki's just trying to make her return a more unexpected special moment, and this would be Nikki Bella's first on-screen WWE appearance since her surprise return as entrant number 30 in the Women's Royal Rumble match this past February. Now let us know if you guys look forward to Nikki Bella returning at Evolution, or is this something you aren't super hyped about, and that WWE should instead be focusing on showcasing their already talent-stacked women's divisions. Vince McMahon has been gone from WWE for a couple of years due to all the chaos with the ongoing Janelle Grant lawsuit, which caused Vince McMahon to resign from WWE and subsequently get replaced by his son-in-law Triple H, who took over the creative duties in WWE. There's no doubt that a lot of wrestling fans have been speculating about what Vince McMahon's next move is going to be, with some even going as far to say that they believe Vince could try to kickstart a new wrestling promotion to compete with WWE. But if what former interim interim Raw general manager Jonathan Coachman revealed is true, Vince may not have the time to start up another wrestling company, for the simple fact that Vince apparently plans to buy back WWE. Here's what Coachman had just recently revealed on The Coach and Bro Show, and will provide further details on this developing story after, quote, "I mentioned on Twitter, and I've been, by the way, going viral. You probably seen I've been quoted everywhere when I talked about Vince rebuying. I've been quoted everywhere, and the one thing I've yet to be wrong about, anything. And so now all of a sudden I'm getting all of these websites because I have educated views, and I also have people that are tipping me off. Now do I know 100% he's going to buy? I know he wants to." Now, according to a breaking new backstage rumor, there is truth to what Jonathan Coachman is reporting, as there is a consensus that due to the fact Vince McMahon feels his name has almost been cleared from the lawsuit, he's wanting to make a return to the wrestling business, and while McMahon did allegedly consider the idea of starting a new wrestling company from scratch, he feels he was wrongly pushed out of WWE, and almost just out of principle, he wants to return and buy back the company that he feels was taken away from him unfairly. While this notion of Vince McMahon buying back WWE seems completely far-fetched on the surface, the reality is that Vince has a great relationship with many of the top executives at TKO, and while Endeavor probably wouldn't be open to selling WWE entirely, the rumor going around is that they would happily have Vince McMahon return in a large capacity, with Vince possibly owning a majority percentage of WWE again. What's even more shocking than the possibility of Vince McMahon buying back WWE is the fact that if Vince is able to take a majority ownership of the company again, the first thing McMahon would reportedly do is fire Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. For those of you unaware, Vince hasn't spoken with Stephanie or Hunter since he stepped down and resigned from WWE. No words have been exchanged between them, and Vince is apparently very resentful with the way Stephanie, and especially Triple H, have treated him since the lawsuit started up. On top of that, a new backstage rumor has revealed that Vince McMahon apparently doesn't think Triple H has done a good job since becoming the head of creative in WWE, with McMahon blaming Hunter's lackluster booking and storylines for why the ratings and viewership have continued to fall since WWE moved Raw to Netflix. It's been a steady decline in weekly viewers for Raw, and rumors suggest Vince blames Triple H for a lot of it. The bottom line here is that Jonathan Coachman is reportedly right on the money when he states that Vince is trying to buy back WWE, and no doubt Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are starting to get worried behind the scenes in WWE, as Vince would be getting rid of them if he's able to take back control of the company. Let us know down in the comment section below if you guys would support the idea of Vince McMahon buying back WWE, and do you feel Triple H has done a poor job since taking over the role as WWE's head of creative? And do you think a WWE led by Vince McMahon would help increase the ratings for Raw and SmackDown? Let us know.